Hey there, beautiful souls. Saravat and Aisha to you. How are you today? It is so nice to be looking into your beautiful smiling faces. So right now I've got something pretty interesting and intense going on over at the Coven, and it prompted me to do a little video here for you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a road opener spell, which is something that I may have brushed upon during the course of my channel, but it's not something that I've ever gone in depth in. Yes, but right now we are studying the anatomy of a road opener over in my Coven of the Witch Weaver space, and that is going really well, but it's a lot of information, and because I've been receiving a lot of questions over there, I thought that I would put out a little video because I know that there are still so many people who don't yet know really what a road opener is. Now, the idea behind a road opener, the word itself is pretty prevalent amongst witchcraft. You can get road opener candles, road opener oils, road opener baths, road opener floor washers, road opener mojo bags. You can get all sorts of different products that align with a road opener. In Brazil, it's called an abrir caminho, opening of the roads, and there is a specific herb that you go down to the witch markets to get, and you prepare that herb in a specific way and you give yourself a bit of a bath. It's not the only way to create that change or to tap into the energy of a road opener, but it's the first stage of alignment to do a road opener down at the crossroads. So there are all of these products that are named after the holy grail of magic, as I like to call it, which is a road opener. It's one of those spells that are so multifaceted that you can use it for just about anything. And inside the road opener, there is banishing, there is invoking, there is intention setting, there is shielding, and there are so many components to a road opener that make it so delicious and effective at really changing the course of one's life. Now, a road opener is typically used when you are in a state of affairs, your life is in a particular state whereby things feel really heavy, really confused, really knotted, and there's looming pressures, there's miscommunications, there's a bit of bad luck. And so that is when we would go ahead and use a road opener to open your roads, your life pathways, to clear away the obstacles, to clear away the cross conditions, to clear away the knots, the entanglements, and all of that debris, and to truly open those roads so that more prosperous energy can enter, thus having a positive effect on your life. So it is a really great spell to do when you are in a very stuck and stagnant state of mind. So a road opener is also one of those really handy kinds of spells that call you back on your path, right? So there are times where we hear the term going off the beaten path. There are times where we hear those terms, that person has lost their way. And, all those other kinds of associated terminology that suggests that a person has just gone off their road and completely lost sight of who they were, their goals, what they want in life, etc. So a road opener can then be used to call the energy of that person back and place them firmly on that road, clearing away the obstacles so that they can find their life road once again and begin to experience that positive, prosperous energy taking effect. So there are a variety of different reasons why a person would use a road opener, and a lot of research can sort of elaborate on that a little bit more for you. This is by no means the be-all and end-all of road opener videos. This is a bit of a chat about what a road opener is, what it can be used for. I don't want you to use this resource as the be-all and end-all of road openers, okay? There are many ways to do road opener work. My favorite is down at the crossroads. As far as I am concerned, a crossroads road opener or a road opener in a liminal space like the crossroads is without a doubt the most potent, most effective type of road opener magic that you can possibly do. It feels intense when you're doing a road opener at a crossroads. It's a beautiful, splendid feeling that cannot be put into words, and it lifts the hairs on the back of your neck and it makes you feel like you're a witch. Down at the crossroads, road opener, invoking certain deity or spirit energy, feeling the flow of spirit in that liminal space, the whispers, the activated energy that is there, especially if you're there at a liminal time of the day, i.e. midnight, the witching hour, the liminal time. There is so much intensity that can go on down there. But there are other ways in which you can do a road opener. You can utilize candles anointed with specific herbs. The abricamingo herb would be included in there, along with other ingredients to help to uncross conditions and remove obstacles. Intention, focus, and visualization can go into play when you're utilizing a fixed candle, for instance, that is designed to help to open your roads. Likewise, you can take a road opener candle and it can be your offering of light down at the crossroads, because it already aligns with that road opener work. So if you're not the type of person that can physically see yourself down at the crossroads at midnight, for instance, then going about a road opener in a different way is perhaps most preferred by you. And it's important to say that there are many ways to activate a road opener. You can do road opener baths. Back home, like I said, we would take a road opener bath by steeping the herb itself and rubbing the herb, inclinando as ervas like this, until the water goes green, and you throw it over your body. You light a candle, you say your orations and things of that nature, your chants, your magical words, and voila, step one is done. And if you can't go down to the crossroads, then step one is enough to begin, to be a bit of a catalyst, to begin that transformation, that opening of the roads. And you can also have magical jars going that will help to open your road, offering bowls that can help to open your roads. You can have mojos and charms and magical jewelry, wired and energetically prepared in a way to help to open your roads. But without a doubt, the best, most effective way is to literally go down to the crossroads and do your work down there. Now, for me, a crossroads road opener is something that is very, very well thought out. I consider absolutely every aspect of that work. The time of the week that I'm doing it, not the time of the day, because I prefer to do this at midnight, but the time of the week, the day specifically. I like a particular season to work in, if I can choose it, of course. I work with a specific deity. I work with specific ingredients that align with that deity that I'm working with. I say the old words, things that have been used in my family's tradition for a long time. I lay a particular amount of offerings down, offerings that are not just one thing. There are several components to the offerings that I lay down at a crossroads, and all of it is very well thought out. All of it is planned. All of it's prepared. And then I will sing, I will drum, I will do certain things down at the crossroads to ensure that the spirits hear me and that I'm pleasing the deity that I am leaving the offering or the work to be done for or through or by. So it is definitely on the larger side as far as spells go, as far as magic weaving goes. It's not something that you sort of like just whip together and like, oh, I'm going to go down there. There is always though time for an impromptu road opener where you don't have a lot of stuff on hand and you just have a heart full of like powerful intention and desperation is there. That'll work, folks. That will work. There is always space for spontaneous magic. And so I do prefer to think out my rituals very carefully. The road openers that I do, they last for years because I put so much intense energy into them. And that for me is a very, very good thing. So if I can secure myself a year, 2 years of open roads without any kind of heavy drama, then I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. But there have been times where I have needed something in a pinch and I haven't had the time to truly focus all of my energy and intention and build up the rapport of that particular road opener. And so I just go down there with what I have, with a lot of love and intention in my heart, with an ounce of desperation as well, and I just get it done. And yes, it fixes the situation. It doesn't have the longevity as a well planned out road opener does, but it certainly does fix, the situation that I need it to fix in the moment. And it may last for a couple of weeks to a couple of months, and very rarely does it last beyond 2 months though. But it gives me the opportunity to make the most of the prosperous conditions that are coming through, and if I act in accordance during that time, I can then liberate myself from those conditions, and I won't need to necessarily do another road opener in a couple of months time when that one wears out. I just make sure that I create the opportunity for myself, I open those roads, and I charge that path with a lot of intention, a lot of creativity, and a lot of ideas in mind. So these are things to consider. I just wanted to talk to you about the road opener a little bit, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. Again, this wasn't the most comprehensive video, but it was more conversational. I wanted to share something that's sort of on my mind at the moment, because it is something that we are looking at over at the Coven of the Witch Weaver at the moment. I'm putting together a comprehensive course style collection of content over there that will go across several weeks now, and as such I just thought that I would mention it here to you today to understand exactly what a road opener is, perhaps a little bit better than you do. And again, like every culture that I'm familiar with as far as the idea of road openers go have a different way of doing a road opener. They have different deity that they work with at a road opener, and I'm certainly no exception to that. So I'm coming at this from a very unique lens, and many others will be coming at it from, their own personal lens. So there is a lot of different approaches when it comes to a road opener, but typically speaking, if you are looking at creating a road opener spell for yourself, then you will be able to find something that is effective for you in a way that makes sense to you and fulfills your needs. So with all of that said and done, wishing you so much love, luck, peace, and joy. Take care of yourself, beautiful souls, and I'll be chatting to you soon. See ya.